Hey there, Big Brother fans. It is Friday afternoon, and I thought since my morning car cast was so rushed that I would do another one in the afternoon, especially since we actually have nominations, which is fairly early. They've been going in the evening at this point, but right now, because they didn't have the store app, they went right to the nominations this morning, early this afternoon, and I didn't know who Sam was going to nominate. Kind of suspected that it was going to probably be Haley and Kaitlyn, and indeed that is who it was Haley and Kaitlyn. Now, I thought Rockstar might get it because of the big to-do she put on last night with the pots and pans. Actually, it looked like a pan with a spoon. I've seen the video now. I hadn't seen it. Looks like she was just walking around banging one pan with a spoon, but Sam put up Kaitlyn and Haley, and she also picked have-nots. Now, at least that's what I read. The person I retweeted said that she'd picked have-nots, and the have-nots are logical in that it is listed as Rachel and Bailey and Scotty and KC. So all of those three of them, with the exception of Scotty, have not been a have-not before. So that will mean now everybody in the house has been a have-not once they do it. They probably don't do it until Sunday, though, because the current have-not should be able to go until Saturday night. And so then the new have-not should take over on Sunday. It's kind of interesting that she assigned it today. Maybe they'll take a week off at some point and cycle back around so it's on Fridays instead of being Sunday to Sunday, or Sunday through Saturday, because it's just kind of a weird schedule to do it that way. So that's what's going on. We've got our like I said, have-nots. I'm walking to my car, by the way, so this is my walking car cast, and I'm trying to look like I'm actually talking on the phone while I do this. So let's see, what else? I don't know. Rockstar has still been talking about stuff about Brett. She just doesn't want to seem to let it go, and the whole angle that she keeps going with was this calling Brett white privilege, and she's a working mom, and it's just not working for an angle. And the woe is me, I deserve it more than he does is kind of what I feel like, and it's like, I can't, sorry, it's a game. You shouldn't you're going in to play this game. There should be no advantage to the person who deserves it the most. It's the way you play it. Now, all that being said, I still don't care for Brett's game, and so, but I need to kind of pull back from that, and I have to say, I don't particularly care for the way that Rockstar's been playing the game either. With at this part of it, I like that she was intuitive enough to see through Tyler's stuff, but I don't think other stuff that she's been doing is worth putting up with, I guess. But with Haley and Kaitlyn nominated, we'll have some drama. We'll have a power veto that means, well, I shouldn't say none of this means nothing, but it's not extremely important, because in theory, the person who comes out last, whoever gets evicted, is going to have a chance to get back in. I'm going to pause this for 1 second. All right, so what else to tell you guys? Not much. It's tonight. I don't know what kind of excitement we're going to have tonight on the feeds, because we've now had nominations, and the fallout from that should be mostly minimal. Getting ready for the power veto will be the next thing, and we're just going to ride it out and see what happens. We have our podcast tomorrow night, at which some speculate it will be shorter than normal. I don't know. I never try to predict these things or guess, because if we're passionate about something, we can get caught up talking about it. And now I am going to climb in my vehicle, and let's see. I have some thank yous. And my thank yous, because I meant to do that this morning and I didn't. So in no particular order, Pam and Sabrina and Steve Marie and Susie and Kristen and Chatty and Ms. Don Draper and Evan and Lisa. That's it. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I have 9 patrons so far on my CarCast Patreon site. So I appreciate all of you doing that. That is one of my shout-outs. I'll end up giving more than 1 or 2, like I said. But I did want to make sure I mentioned everybody at least once. I called Pam Patty when I first did it. And I'm pretty sure it's Sabrina. Yes, there's an R there. I have an R written there. If it's Sabina, I would feel dumb if I messed her name up. But again, I appreciate all of you for supporting me. If by chance one of you others listening to this wants to support my little CarCast endeavor, you can go to patreon.com, patreon.com, and then search for BBGOSSIP, BB Gossip. That is my Patreon page. If you want to support our regular podcast, support Scott, Colette, and myself, you can look for Big Brother Gossip on Patreon, and you can support us on that page. The two of them are not affiliated, and there are bonuses and tiers that you can get into on the Big Brother Gossip show that have nothing to do with me on this one. And right now, bonuses on this side are, I say a thank you. so that was my thank you. I did say I put on if I ended up getting $100 a month to the $100 a month level, I might do some kind of a private podcast or something, or where I just did an exclusive one and talked just for the people that are paying for supporting me through Patreon. We'll see what happens. That's not happening yet. We're not there yet, and if we get there, then we'll figure it out. But with that, I'm going to sign off and upload this, and then I'll be flipping over to Periscope and talking to people while I drive home. So for those of you that heard this and listened all the way through, well, you ding-a-ling, you should have known it's this time of day I'm usually getting on Periscope. All right? Take care, and again, have a good one. We'll talk to you guys that don't catch me on Periscope. We'll talk to you maybe tomorrow on the Big Brother Gossip Show. All right? See ya. Bye-bye.